Well, hi. Let's cook. I'm going to make, I think, chili and maybe red beans and rice. I don't know. As I usually cook, we're going to do some improvisation, but I thought I'd break out all the ingredients that I think I'm going to use here. There might be some more. Um, there will probably be water, but we got garlic, and the garlic has sprouted. I don't know. I guess I just want to eat that one in particular. Onion. This is andouille sausage. This is flour because I'm gonna make a roux in oil. Oil, flour, make roux. We got a green bell pepper that needs to be washed. Got. I need to get that sticker off too. It's fine. These I'm gonna wash all these. Don't worry. Poblano pepper and a serrano pepper. And I don't like to make my chili super spicy. I like it to be just a little kick. We got green chilies. I don't know what green chilies actually are. Green chili peppers. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. They're peppers and they're green. We have diced tomatoes. They're no salt added. When I can get no salt added, I do it because low sodium. I have sodium issues. Pinto beans, they are organic, and the reason that they are organic is because for some reason the organic, if you can tell, that's a 5% sodium or 110 milligrams sodium content. For some reason the organic has way less sodium. Like other cans have like 20 fucking percent. And so that's why I'm using what I'm using. I don't think I've missed over anything here. I want to show you the knife. This is Jack's knife. Mr. Timothy Shoe. Would you like to meet us? Yeah. You butt scratch. Yeah. Okay. Let's cut an onion. I think the onion is the most part of any meal. I'm only going to cut half because it's a pretty big onion and it's going to... I mean, you could put this whole onion in there and it would be fine. But we're going to start like this. You got the rooty part and the part that goes above the ground part. Straw part. Whatever you want to call it. We're going to cut it along there. And Jack's knife is going to go one stroke in and one stroke out. Just like that. See? Like that. This. Sorry, I'm trying to mind my camera that's hanging out of my shirt pocket. This is for later. This is for new. So we're going to cut the root part off. Rooty poo. We're going to cut the straw part off. Rooty poo. Then we're going to take and peel the outer layer. Now the first dry layer, I don't think that's enough. I want to go this. You're going to take this part. The part that feels very obviously should come off. And there's a weird spot here, but I'm going to eat it. You could peel another layer off, and I think it's for the best, but also I'm poor boy, and I ain't trying to lose my onions, so I'm keeping it. Now then, we're going to dice. We're going to hold onion like this, and we're going to take Jack's knife and go through it like so. I wouldn't say Jack's knife is effortless, but it's definitely not hard. And then we're going to take this and go down. We're going to slice it. And you can see, especially when you pick them up and crumble them, you get diced. You get small, tiny pieces of onions. It's great. If you don't know how to do this, you should learn how to do this because it's awesome. Everybody loves this trick. Okay. I don't really mind I really like having a couple big chunks. So like, as you can see when I get to the back, I start making the cuts a little bigger. But yeah. Next we'll cut something else. Okay. I'm trying new things here. I have the phone very jankily suspended from the top kitchen shelf, so you can see my cutting board in action. So I've got oil in the pan, and it's pretty hot. I took it off the burner because I did not feel confident in what I was doing. I know there's like debris and shit everywhere, but that's how I cook. We'll clean that up. It's fine. This burner is on super hot. We're going to take some amount of flour, handful of flour, and spill it all over the place, and then go BAM! And I don't really think we need to do more. Let's do a little bit more. Okay? Now, I'm going to rinse off goddamn flour on my hand. And I've got me a spatula. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stand here. If you feel that my cooking ware is not the best, you're right. It's literally the worst, but it's what I'm working with. But we're going to stir this oil and flour around constantly. We're never going to leave. Kind of feel like I need more oil. That's not much going on there. Actually, I don't know. I'm putting butter, dude. Full disclosure, this is actually margarine because that's what I have. So, it's hard to record and keep up with this, but this is looking pretty weird. I don't know if this roux is going to be good. But you're supposed to try to get it to, like, well, I don't know. It doesn't really have to be as dark as you want. But, I feel like that's the challenge I always want to do. Just kind of looks like I'm making some kind of shit pancakes right now. But it doesn't look burnt. Which is what's important to me, is that I don't goddamn burn it. I've added a splash more oil, and I think things are going to be okay. Nothing's looking burnt, nothing looking weird. It just still kind of looks like the beginnings of the flapjack. I think the scary thing is that you really have to, like, you gotta let it sit. It's gonna turn into a pancake, though. Look at it. It's going to turn into a pancake. It's so hard not to stir this right now. It's not turning into a pancake. Okay, and so now we have a fully deboned whole chicken. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at it, but I have put smoked paprika, some basil flakes, and obviously basil leaves, and salt, pepper, and some whole peppercorns, and I squeezed a lemon on it. And I think it's going to turn out really good. I've got the bones over here. This is a complete mess, but it's okay. Because I'm going to take these bones and I'm going to put them in a crock pot. And actually, I might save the bones and collect more bones before I do this. But what I want to do is make a stock. Get some celery, carrots, and stuff. And, you know, put the bones in a crock pot. And let it sit for hours. So I diced up an onion, put it on there, and like I thought about like maybe I should saute the onion before I put it on there, but also it's gonna go in the oven. You know, right now it's at 400, and I'm honestly thinking 350. What's my reasoning for that? Gut 350. That's my reasoning for that. Okay. So I'm also going to mince up some, or whatever you want to call it, mince up some garlic. Put it in there. I don't actually have any problems with garlic, but buying whole cloves of garlic and smashing them up is, I don't know, fun for me. I guess it's like putting TLC in your cooking or something. I don't know. Smash. Okay, garlic has been chopped, if you can tell, and it's now in this beautiful chicken pie. So what I'm going to do is try to roll it, and then I've got some twine, and I'm going to try to tie it up. Okay, we've rolled it up. I have washed my hands so many times because I'm so afraid of chicken. But I'm going to put string around it, but before I do that, I think I should probably... Now, I know I'm on a low sodium diet, but we gotta salt. You gotta have something. You gotta. I think some pepper. X-Men. There we go. I mean, that's really it. I think it's good. Let's try to tie it. Okay, so you can see the tying job didn't go super well. It's got like this, this weird, I don't know. I could cut it and try to redo it, but it's fine. I don't even care. I think it'd be okay. It sure is ugly, isn't it? Just a shitty old log, chicken log. I tried to seal off the end with twine, and if you can see, yeah, right there, because the end of it was just kind of like squeezing out stuff, and it's okay. We're preheated to 350. We're gonna cook it for some amount of time. We have the death spike meat thermometer. It always sits like this, and I'm always so worried somebody's going to be like, ah! But yeah, so I'm going to go, I want to say somebody told me to go all the way to goddamn 200, but I'm not sure. I know 185, I think, is what you want. 165 is the bare minimum, I think, and I'm not doing that. I don't want the bare minimum. I want cooked chicken. I would very much prefer my chicken to be overcooked than undercooked. But we're going to try to go for a medium. Happy medium. I don't know. Whatever. So how long is this going in for? Who knows? So what I heard a long time ago is that you can obviously take your bones and save them for a stock. But you can also take I could save these onions and just sprinkle them on something else too, which is cool. But more importantly, I want to talk about this shit. This stuff normally goes in the trash, but if you save it and freeze it, you can use it for a stock. It's not going to give you maybe as much flavor as these, I guess, but you're going to get stuff out of it. And then when you make a stock, you just strain it and you get rid of this paper. So that's when you throw the paper away. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is that all this stuff is going to get frozen, including the bones. And we're going to use every bit of this, I think, for the stock, except maybe, I don't know, I imagine I'll throw away my little string ends. I know these garlic has roots growing. And I don't know if that makes it really unsafe to eat or just not tasty. I don't know. I may or may not include those. It's time for a cat break. I know it's really dark. Let's turn on the... There we go. Looking cheapy with her headlights. This is Sock. She's my princess. Yeah. And this is Mr. Timothy Shoe. You know what? Fuck it.